As I mentioned in the previous video, if we're looking at the interior angles of a polygon, what we're going to want to do is use that vertex to vertex method of breaking up our polygons into triangles. And so in this case, if I break up this one here, what we wind up with is 1, 2 triangles like so. And let's dive in a little deeper. Here we have angles 1, 2, and 3. And here we have angle 4, 5, and 6. So if I just add up all of these angles, I'll get the sum of the interior angles of this polygon. And that clearly is going to be when I add up all of the angles of triangle 1 here and all of the angles of triangle 2 here. Well, since we're experts in triangles, we know that for any triangle, if we add up those angles, we're just going to get 180 degrees for the 3 angles of triangle 1. And we're also going to get 180 degrees for the angles of triangle 2. Well, another way of writing that would just be 2 times 180 degrees. Where might that 2 come from? Well, if I look here, there's 1, 2 triangles there. That's pretty cool. And so what it looks like is this 2 is really just the number of triangles when we break up using the vertex to vertex method. And we take that polygon and we just cut it up into triangles. Now we'll go ahead and do the same thing for these other polygons here. So this one has 3 triangles. So I know that the sum of the interior angles of this one has to just equal 3 times 180 degrees. And for the last one here, I've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-sided figure, a hexagon or a sixgon. And we see that there's 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles for this particular one. So I'm not going to write it again, but what we end up with here is the sum of the interior angles has to just be 4 times 180 degrees. And that was, of course, for a sixagon. And that first one, we could just write as a fourgon. This is kind of a shorthand. Obviously, in all of these cases, you know that these have names. This is a quadrilateral, a pentagon, and then the sixagon would just be a hexagon. However, I'm just trying to help you out in that there's actually a pattern that has to do with the number of sides and the number of triangles. So I encourage you to check out and see if you can figure out what the relationship is between the number of triangles and the number of sides. And that can save you a lot of time and not have to draw all of these because it's actually a really, really simple relationship.